So what is up, guys? You want to know how to make beats in Dreams Ps4? Really easy. You can make beats in like 10 minutes, and I'm not even exaggerating. What we're going to do is open this up. It might instantly start playing it. So here we are. All you need is the signal manipulator. Put it on piano roll, draw your notes, and we're going to use the action recorder to change the sound after 16 bars or a hook is done. So with this, you don't even need to stay on beat because the signal generator is going to stay on beat for you. What you want to do is plug in the signal generator's output right here into the playhead of the piano roll. This will make it to where it goes back and forth depending on this time. The higher this is, the slower it's going to be. And then once it reaches the end, you can use these pause things right here and these other effects also. So this is how you can make beats in Dreams Ps4, loops in Dreams Ps4, very easy. You'll want to know where the sound gadget is and the draw notes tool. Draw notes is right here. You can draw your notes inside of here after going into here. You typically have to press L1 and X to be able to see this. If you don't see this, it might not have that option, but if you fool around with the effects or the tweak menu, you might be able to get that option on the side. If you go here and mess with these right here, you might be able to, or turn on something maybe. So we're gonna undo some things so we can get back to where we were. So how did I do this? We're gonna I want to clap at the beginning. I might add that in there later. So there's a separate signal generator for each loop, That way I can change the speed for each loop. So the 808s, or the heartbeat sound, is right here, and it has its own signal generator plugged into the playhead, or I may have just put it on loop over and over. I'm pretty sure I put a signal generator in here. Let me exit real quick, see if there is one. Right over here is our signal generator. So this is a separate signal generator for each sound after putting it into piano roll. I pressed L1 and X to open it. If it puts you in the freeform view, just click on the piano roll view. Then I plug the green thing into here, and sometimes I plugged it also into the power, making a reverse fade out effect. But I didn't always do that. Sometimes I had to just come down here and power it on. That way it always stayed powered after the signal generator hovered over it. I just messed around with putting the notes down until it sounded good while it was looping over and over again. So that way it really wasn't that, difficult to get it to sound good, if you're wondering how difficult that was. I didn't have to be, whatever the piano dude's name is. I just messed around with it until it started sounding good to my ears. And again, the signal generator kept everything on a specific beat. This right here paused it once it reached the end, in the beginning, over and over again. You can mess around with that also. And here's how you can get the tune to change after 16 bars. Use an action recorder, right? So right now I have the main melody right here. Only do this to the main melody unless you want to do it to other things also. Pull out an action recorder. You may have to retake the take for the action recorder to stay paused. What I typically did, it was as easy as this. I went to pitch. So if I ever wanted to make the whole beat change, I could power this on. Keep changes. We're gonna have it keep it. Have it on once. And you can see how it can get really easy to make loops and beats. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this so you guys can see what it sounds like originally. And then I could have that transition. I could even put the action recorder inside of a timeline if there's a specific part that I like in the action recorder. If I need to delete everything, something in the beginning of the action recorder that I didn't like, I could put it in a timeline and downsize the beginning of that action recorder. So I could even make this longer. I could add more stuff to it, but this is the basics of how you can make some beats very, very quickly in Dreams PS4 using the Signal Generator. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys use it to your advantage. Also, use EQ. This is how you clear up your vocals, and it's also how you can make beats sound more crisp or to your liking if they do not match what you're doing. Right here are the mids, and up here are the highs. Turn down the highs, not too much. If it's tinny, turn down the lows if your voice sounds muddy, or if it needs bass, add some to it. Now, you don't need to typically turn it up too high, but you know, you can do whatever you like. So right now my controller just went out, but I pretty much explained everything. I hope the tutorial didn't just, you know, quit right there. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Dreams. I'm Young Tech's YouTube, and peace out.